Hi, everybody. I would like to begin. This is part 3 of my vlog, but thank you for any messages, texts, phone calls regarding of my previous 2 vlogs. And that means the world to me. You have no idea. So I want to begin by namaste and thank you right off the bat. I am very conscientious of how the first vlog was 5 minutes. Part 2 was 9 minutes, a little long. And I don't know if I have everybody's attention that long, but it was a real process of uploading the video to YouTube. So I'm going to try to condense it a little bit more. The last 2 days I wore a specific t-shirt, and this one is actually Life Act, and this is about prevention and getting people to get out and talk to other people when you're having a down time and you're almost at the edge of being suicidal. I also made a little note so that I can share this with you. This is something, I think it's been around for a few years, and the stats of people considering and or actually attempting suicide is phenomenal. I don't have exact stats with me right here this morning, but this is a, as you can see, crisis text line. Connect to this number 741-741, and there is a professional, a trained professional to deal with you. If you feel you need to talk, you can do it anonymously or whatever, but there's help out there. Just a real quick summary. When I was a teenager, I went through an episode of depression, and I've also gone through it, a few times since I've been adult, but specifically I just want to mention about when I was a teenager, and they did not have this available, anything like this. You'd have to either go to your school counselor, family members, and at that time I was not probably even equipped to share that level of despair. Thank goodness all's well that ends well, but not everybody has the tools like I have learned to grasp on and over time, and I have found a lot of great support and connection with individuals, not just in that department, but with whatever struggles anybody that's watching this video now may have. We all have struggles, we all have burdens, some worse than others, and who couldn't use somebody else to talk to. So if you are a person who is hesitant about contacting that number or other people, I am personally available. I can be there for you. I won't necessarily give advice unless if prompted. But now to move on to my other theme is about life. And they say, and I'm not really sure who said this, but they say 80% of success is just showing up. I have some other quotes, people who said, like Glennon Doyle Melton, God love her. She's been a great source of inspiration for myself. And she said, I showed up, it's your turn. So when she would go on stage, she would say this, and her sister would be in the audience because she is now, speaker on the different issues, recovery and, depression and such. And she was actually saying that to her, who she called her higher power God, who I call God too. And if it weren't for God and numerous people out there, you know who you are, I don't know where I would be. Brene Brown, she was quoted as saying, show up, be seen, and be brave. That's it. For me, that is really a big part of just getting out of my comfort zone, and that's been big issues. And when I do that, it's just a really positive, wonderful thing. Yes, I have to stretch my mind and body to get out of that, and that's a good thing. There's Christine Feehan, I have a quoted on the one card. We keep this in our kitchen, the different cards like this. And she says, life gives us choices. You either grab on with both hands and just go for it, or you sit in the sidelines. What choice do I want to make today? Who do I want to become? And JJ Virgin, I watched a video by her yesterday with her son having a, he did survive, but it was a trauma crisis situation. And even through this process, she had the attitude of And she had to come to terms with all this. Like, my son may not live. But anyways, that's a video maybe for another day. But, she believed at that point, and this is the process of helping her son, survive and be a success, and through rehab and everything, was, you are in charge of how you will respond. Am I going to take this as an opportunity to grow, or am I going to take a situation and feel like a victim? Now, for me personally, being a victim in different, recovery, getting this Hashimoto's disease, which is a thyroid, the immune system attacks the thyroid, lovely. Okay, I've learned a lot and use it as an opportunity to grow. So I can take something and go, oh my gosh. So there are other things in my life personally that I'm not going to cover today, but that I can say, this is an opportunity to run with it. Okay, not literally in this case. Or am I going to be, oh my goodness, nobody else is going through issues, and everybody has their issues. You sit down with anybody, somebody's going to say, yes, I have this going on in my life. I lost this person. My parent is in the hospital, and I'm grieving that, he or she is, things are coming to a close in her life. And I tell myself this, and I hope you do too, but you are stronger than you think. We have it within us, but there are tools. We each have to find out what it is that we each need to do. And I have a whole flurry of tools that I use on a regular and daily basis. If it weren't for those tools and you friends who God love you, and I do so much, you don't even know the impact you have made on my life personally. Namaste. Thank you right here and now. And that's what we each have to do. So I'm here, if anybody wants to make a personal connection, I'm available, whatever it takes. So, in ending, I would like to share this little thing, this little card. It says, shine on. The world needs your beautiful light. So you go do it and be strong, and let's do this together. We are a team here, and it's us all together. So may you have a wonderful day. Hugs and kisses, and namaste, and go for it. Woo!